Hi all, Dr. Clark here. Welcome to Natural Resources, or GNR 1050. It is fall of 2021, and hopefully you're watching this because you're in the class. Um, First thing is, I just want to welcome all of you to a course that hits world issues, hits energy. We concentrate on, pollution, and kind of the life cycles of the planet. And I hope you enjoy the course. This tutorial is really how do you navigate through my GNR 1050. And so first, what you should see is, well, when you clicked on it, you should see welcome, and then you should see this little tag of watch this first. When you clicked on that, maybe when you clicked on that, it would have brought you into a little screen that looks like this. See if we can get this. With a frowny face, etc. YouTube refuses to connect. Hopefully you figured out that if you come up here and click on this watch this first link, that it will take you there. If not, I will be getting an email from you, and I'll let you know that that's what you need to do. For some reason, Canvas will not connect to YouTube. It won't connect to a lot of things. It won't even connect to our own library sometimes. So you have to come up here and click the link. Okay, so that's the first thing. Most likely by now you've done that because you're watching the video. If we come down and click on information, this is information about me, information a little bit about the course. Okay, so that's my email. That is my phone number. This is my personal phone number, so you can text me at this number if you need something. You can give me a call. Mind you that I live in Washington State, so we are an hour earlier than you. So we're on Pacific time. For most of you, okay? Most of you are residing in Wyoming or Utah or Colorado. So I'm an hour earlier. Just keep that in mind. So if we say we have a meeting at, if you want a meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning, probably not going to do that because that's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. So, but just keep that in mind. Okay. There are 2 textbooks that you have to have. These are really not textbooks. They're what I call readers. And that's Sand County Almanac by Alda Leopold. Okay. And The Secret Life of Lobster by Carson. These are readers, meaning that we read 1-2 chapters a week and take a quiz over material that you read. Okay? This is kind of keep you engaged. It's also to get you to read a couple books. Okay? The recommended text, this is recommended, it's not required, is Cunningham and Cunningham. Any edition works, but I recommend it if you think, maybe you would struggle with the material in this class and you need that refresher. Otherwise, if you're not, if you're pretty confident that you can watch my YouTube videos, my YouTube lectures, and get all the information from the course that you need to succeed in the course, because that's where the lecture material is coming from, is my YouTube. It's not coming from textbooks, okay? It's coming from the YouTube channel with my lectures on it. So if you do well on exams, quizzes, assignments, that kind of thing, where you're watching the material and then utilizing that information from those videos to succeed, then you'll be fine without that recommended text. All right, let's jump over to the next one, which is my YouTube channel. So that's the name of my YouTube channel, Biologics by Dr. C. This is the link. Okay, it'll bring you to this page again. Then if you just click up here, it'll bring you over to the YouTube channel. Now, a couple things about the YouTube channel. When it brings you in, I don't actually know how it brings you in. It brings me into this page because I'm the owner of the site or whatever. But if you go to playlists, I'm pretty sure you can select playlists, and then you go down to natural resources and you click on natural resources. Then you're going to see every single lecture video that you have. I provide a link each week. Okay. So that's one way of getting there. Otherwise, you can just, if you go to YouTube and you type in Biologics by Dr. C, that'll work. If you want to subscribe, you can. Some people like to do it and, tag the little bell, because when I update new videos or when I upload a new video, you get notice that a new video came on. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, syllabus. It's right here. Okay, if you click on the syllabus, sorry, things are moving a little slow today. I think a lot of people are starting their class today. All right, so click on the syllabus. You can also see that information that was on my information page. Name. I don't have an office, so you can't find me on campus. I am purely an online instructor. I worked for Western for 12 years and became a full professor, and now I just adjunct and teach a couple classes a semester kind of thing. I have another job, so when we get down to availability, you have to be mindful, like I'm mindful of your time, and I give you basically a week to finish your assignments, a little more. So I post everything on Friday before it's due. Okay, so so each week, that Friday by roughly 5 o'clock, the next week will be open. Okay, so you can see the next week's assignments, everything. They're not due till the Sunday of that week at 11:59. So you basically have close to 9 days, a little more, majority of the time, to finish your material. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why I don't accept late work, is in 9 days you should be able to do your material. If you know something's coming up and you're going to be gone for all 9 days, then you need to let me know. But other than that, most of the time, even if you're going to take a vacation, you're not taking a 9-day vacation, or you'll have internet access during that 9-day vacation. So that's kind of how it works. Again, email is probably the best to reach me. If you email me and you don't get a hold of me, I don't respond to you within 24 hours, you should send a text or resend an email. The reason for that is Western has a really good anti-spam software. So if you email me from a email address that is not Western, a lot of times it'll go into my junk file. I don't check my junk file as often as I should. I don't check it every 24 hours. So you could be slid into my junk file, and I might not respond to you. So if you don't hear from me in kind of that 24-hour period, please just email me again or text me, and I'll respond. Okay, so response time, basically 24 hours. Weekends, it depends. As some of you like to hunt and fish, as the fall come around, I like to hunt and fish. So some weekends I might be away from my computer, and you wouldn't get that 24-hour response. So keep that in mind. Methods of instruction. Obviously, this is an online course. There are those textbooks that are required, the material recommended. Okay, all of this I'll let you read on your own time. Late work, there is no late work. Okay, so again, I will not accept late work. There's no reason for late work. You really have 9 days to complete the assignment. Extra credit, there is extra credit. You'll see it pop up every once in a while. Again, extra credit, any written assignments, they go through Turnitin. So just keep that in mind. If you plagiarize, The first time you get a 0, the next time you get an F in the class. So keep that up there if you're, getting strapped for time and you think that you're just going to copy and paste from Wikipedia. That system is a plagiarized prevention system. Okay. Methods of evaluation. First off, the exam policy. There's a midterm and final exam for this class. It is monitored by Honor Lock. Okay, so Honor Lock is a anti-cheating system. Okay, so it's a proctoring exam software that prevents from cheating. Yes, you have to have a camera on your computer. If you do not, you have to take the test on a computer that does have a camera. Okay, so keep that in mind during midterm and final exam period, that you have to go somewhere that has a camera if you don't have one on your computer. Okay. There are lots of other things. You'll take a practice exam before the midterm, so you make sure that you're ready for Honor Lock. Like, you have to have your ID and a bunch of other things. But when we come to that, you'll see. Okay. As far as grades go, there's a video project. You have to make a YouTube video. We'll come to this. Okay. There's a collection project. You have to do a biodiversity collection. There are weekly quizzes, 2 exams, and then there will be miscellaneous assignments, discussion posts, etc. Okay, so that's how it's broken down. Here's the points. So if you earn 630 points, you earn an A. Okay? If you earn less, then you earn a B, or a C, or a D, or an F. I do round. Okay? I round by the policy of, I guess, of 0.5% round. So if you earn an 89.9%, okay, I round it to 90, but an 89.4% is rounded to 89. Okay. Yeah, these are the major units. Academic dishonesty. Okay, so if you're dishonest, cheat, if you plagiarize, etc., you will earn an F in this class. Okay. And then COVID-19 operations for this course, it shouldn't make a difference. Okay. If Western cancels live courses, this course will remain on task in its original form. All right. That took a while to get through. But important information, syllabus will always be here, front page. Okay, welcome. Right underneath the welcome to GNR. Okay. Supplemental information. This is for you to check out if you so like. Like, it will tell you about the library, about the tutor centers. It'll talk about the plagiarism policy at Western, these other things. So that's where some supplemental information is if you want. Okay. The meat and the potatoes of the course will come in weeks. Okay, so like I said, every Friday, so this Friday of week 1, okay, week 2 will come open. Okay. But every week you will have a task list. And if you click on the task list, it'll bring you over and it will tell you, an overview, what your goals should be, and then what we're doing that week. If there's something that is due worth points, it will tell you how many points there are and the due date. Now, sometimes I introduce a project, like I'll introduce your video project or your biodiversity project, and it might say 100 points here, but the due date is important for you to look at. Okay, it might say December 1st. Okay, so I might introduce it in October, but it's not due until December 1st. So keep that, keep that in mind, to not only look at what the points are worth, but also when the due date is for that material. Okay, so this week you have to introduce yourself, okay, on the discussion board. Okay, and so it's worth 10 points. It's due on the 29th. So Sunday by 11:59. All right. Let's see what else is in here. So natural resource introduction, this is you can click on this. It brings you to my YouTube channel. Okay, like I said, there will be links to videos, and you can see it by that right there. This is the introduction and questions. This is the assignment, the discussion board assignment that is due. Okay, there it will tell you also the date it's due and the points. And this is a video that you need to watch for week 1 through the library. And so let's see what it looks like. So this might actually work. Okay, so the link is working. It takes you to Films on Demand through Western Wyoming Community College Library. Then you can click on the video and watch the video. And so if for any reason a link doesn't work or something like that, obviously shoot me a line, text me, write me an email. It happens. Sometimes I like to use all free resources. I don't want you guys paying for anything except for the course. So sometimes I use YouTube videos and they take them away, or they get blocked or something like that, and then I have to find a different resource or a different assignment. Okay. Well, I think that's it for now. Remember that eventually you will have quizzes. So in week 2 is when the first quiz is. So here you can see quiz 1. You're going to click on that. They're going to be multiple choice questions. Those multiple choice questions are going to be on either the reading and the lecture material. So if there's just reading for that week, it'll be on just the reading. If there's lecture material for that week, it's going to be on the lecture material and the reading. If there's lecture material, a video, and reading, then you can expect questions from any of those. Okay, I normally try to do half the questions from the reading, half the questions from lecture material, but sometimes it's not quite half and half. Okay? And again, if you click on the task list, like, you won't be able to see week 2, but I'll show you it anyways. It hasn't been updated, due dates and things like that, but if you come in, it will tell you quiz number 1 is January, February, March, April, and lecture material. January, February, March, April is the chapters or the material from Sand County Almanac. So I have right here, it tells you what reading you have, and it tells you the pages 3 through 36. Okay? It's an easy read. You'll probably enjoy the book if you haven't read it. It's very poetic. For those of you who don't like poetry, you might not like the book. Okay, so that being said, I hope you have a good semester. Let me know if you have questions, and we'll go from there. Have a good one.